So, a lot of times when you're a teacher and you come work at a school, people ask, well, where did you get the inspiration from? Why did you, pick this profession? They look at teachers, they work so hard. It's more than a 40-hour, just weekly thing. It's every single day. There's always lesson planning. And then when you're not lesson planning, you're thinking about, those kids that you want to help and, you want them to improve their situation. But when I was in college, when I was getting my bachelor's degree, I felt like God speaking to me and telling me, hey, Eric, I think it'd be great if you would, help these kids. They need you, and I just kept on hearing that, voice in my head telling me this is what I need to do. So I felt compelled to, to follow, God's voice and just do my best to connect with kids. So I started working at, a summer camp, then I started working at an after school program. And then I wanted to see what it was like to become a teacher. So I did the Teach for America program. And then after I finished that, I came back and I went back to my after school program and I started to pursue my doctorate in public health because I had received my master's a few years before then. And then I got an opportunity to work at the Texas Juvenile Justice System, and I was the recreation administrator for all the facilities across the state of Texas. And I got to connect with the youth, but not as much because I was at the central office, so I had to drive, across the state of Texas to really come in contact with youth. And whenever I came to Wayside, it was such a blessing because I just love seeing kids. I love spending time with kids. It makes me, feel young, and it just puts me in a good mood. I remember calling my mom, the first few weeks that she was like, oh, I love this job. Like seeing those kids on a daily basis, even as stressful, even as crazy as they drive me. And I tell them, y'all drive me crazy, but, I love you to death, and when you think about this award, like the Hero Award, like I don't really consider myself a hero. I feel like I'm just doing what God has asked me to do. And I feel like when you're serving your purpose, when you know what your purpose is and you're fulfilling it, it's really just benefiting you. So I don't think I'm really doing anything special or extraordinary. I think what I'm doing is just doing the life work that I was destined to do. And that's a blessing. If I was doing anything else, I don't think my life would be as complete. So I think doing this is helping me live an abundant life. And this is something that I want to do and help the well-being of kids for the rest of my life until, I